Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Bean. Welcome to my channel, and today bringing you guys an interesting video. Super Awakened 5 my Festival King. That means also Super Awakened 5 Demon Hendrickson. But yeah, I've been doing some testing, and honestly, on Ungear, this team kind of slaps. But I figured why not take them onto some top 100 PvP, so geared, and see how they do. And the CC is pretty good, actually. All of them are on HP and defense. And King, all of them are 6'6 as well. But yeah, 295,000 CC, that's very good. And keep in mind that my Hendrickson doesn't have any of his cosmetics maxed out. His gear is like okay, but if I completely maxed out his cosmetics to max, and my King as well, even though he is 6'6, I don't think I have many of his stuff upgraded. Yeah, I have none of that upgraded, none of his weapons, and two headpieces. But yeah, 6'6", 56,000, basically 57,000 CC on King. Pretty good. He could probably push to like 58,000 if I maxed him out, but maybe not. I'll see. But Goddess Liz and the one Escanor are completely maxed, so that's where the majority of the CC is coming from. But King has very high CC, Festival King that is, and Hendrickson, he's pretty good as well, CC wise. But yeah, Festival King team should be interesting. Super Awakened 5, all of them. The only ones I needed was to Super Awakening Festival King and Demon Hendrickson, but this should be interesting. And rambled on long enough, start looking for the first match. But as we load in for the first game, find our first opponent, hopefully not a bot. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're currently on the road to 500 subscribers now, which is actually crazy to think about. But yeah, currently at the time you're recording this, we're at 404 subscribers on the YouTube channel. And let's see if we can try and push for 500 by the end of May. ReZero is coming in a few days on the next patch for global. And what as well. I will be going in on that banner. I will for sure 6'6 all of them. It's not even a question. I will. I really want them 6'6 because they're probably never coming back. We make a lot of videos with them. Pick up all their cosmetics. And yeah, should be fun. Good time. And after that, what's his name? Festival Zeldris is going to release probably 2 weeks after the collab finishes. So look out for that as well. Want to see Festival Zeldris and Chandler gameplay. But yeah, that's basically it. We're facing a glitter team, of course. Why am I not surprised? That's probably a bot. But we should still do some decent damage from this. Yeah, look at the damage from King, man. Let's see if we can start working on that Liz. Well, not Liz, to go there. Since we did go first, although we are on HP and defense, he's still going to take a lot of damage from the debuffs. Even if he puts up a shield, it will break because of the debuff damage, which is good. Yeah, so that shield's basically not going to do anything. He's going for Liz. I'll probably put up a shield on my own next turn. He's probably going to one-shot her, isn't her? Yeah, he one-shotted her. Okay. Our res is gone. I can get Demon Hendy's ult. And let me put up a shield. Unfortunately, Escanor will become immune. It's the only downside currently to the King team. Because Escanor, yeah, he becomes fully immune, which does suck. But I think we should be fine. Okay, puts up a shield. Another shield, yeah, that's for sure a bot. That's not going to kill because we have, what's it called? The shield up. Alright. But I'll put up a shield again. I'll do this. And do that. This should for sure break the... Okay. Okay, we're fine. We still have ults with... What's his name? Handy. So that should be a clean one-shot. I'm assuming that's a rank up. Yeah, and then a stun onto Hendrickson, maybe. Yeah. Not gonna break. Yep, it is. And did I already take off res? I don't believe I did. So... Actually, hold on. If I do this... and do that. I think we have enough to finish off the Liz. And King should be... He should have enough damage to finish off Gother. Come on, King, please. Nice, okay, King's gone. So he loses Gother passive, and then I have a Festival King ult, which is insane at 6 out of 6. Because not only does it have Abyss, which also... Abyss does additional damage per the turns that after. But it also decreases the damage you take by, I believe it's like 40% at 6 out of 6. Okay, so Escanor got his ult. I don't want that. Let's do this and do that. This will for sure break, and since Escanor is debuffed, he's going to take the triple damage on my Hendrickson ult because of, what's his name? Because of weak point. Shield just cuz. Just for extra protection, and then we should one-shot Escanor here. Although he is HP and defense my Hendrickson, that should be more than enough. Yeah, 241,000. And he fully heals. Yep. And look at the Abyss damage. Just one shot of the Liz, and we're fine. That's game. Is that gonna break? Does he get ult here? He does. He gets ult, but I have a stun ready for him, and if we get lucky, actually, at the beginning of his turn, the Abyss damage might just finish him off. But even if it does it, he's stunned, so he can't do anything anyways. But I'm pretty sure Abyss will finish him off. Yeah. Look at that. I think it hit for like 57,000 damage. And that's because he had a Liz shield too, by the way, so we didn't crit. But if he would have crit, and on Abyss ult, 6/6 King ult, that's a clean one-shot. Even if it doesn't one-shot itself the first hit, the Abyss damage will keep hitting for, I believe, an additional 2 turns after you ult. And that's just free damage. And as I said, at 6/6, it's a monster. One of the strongest hitting ultimates in the game, even if you have HP and defense on him. Which is pretty good. But yeah, that was the first match. Pretty good. Unfortunately, it was a bot. But however, here, it might be a real player. I don't know. Oh, he's really... Why is he using this team? He's using... Festival, not... Okay, he's using this OG Glitter team. Let's see, is he using a Void Food? Yeah, okay, I figured. We crit. Why do we crit? You're not supposed to crit on that. Okay. We actually merged a level 3. Oh. Okay, this is kind of bad. I did not think we were going to face any Lost Veins. So let me put up a shield. This should break, I think. Yeah, that broke. Good. Let's apply debuffs. We just need to keep applying debuffs. Can you stop critting the Lost Vein? You have, like, no crit chance. Okay, this is good. Another good thing, since it has been a while since I covered King, or anyone's covered King, really, is passive. Which is they have 3 debuffs on them, I believe. Poison, Shock, and Bleed, all 3 of them. They get reduced gauge. But let's see here. I'll do this. Put up a shield. We have King ult. Sir, does he have a stun? That's the thing. I think he does. If he has a stun, then that might be GG. On who? King? One's for Handy, okay. I don't know what's he doing. But we get ults for free with King, which should be basically a wipe. Yeah. So I'll do this. I'm pretty sure we wipe. At least someone. Someone's gonna die from this. Okay, we took off Res. And even though Lost Rain isn't debuffed, this is a level 3. Yeah, he's dead. Then Gother should die from the death damage. Yeah, look at that. Okay, good. Escanor in the back. That's interesting. He merged a level 3. Okay. Good thing is that we can't stun him. But he's going to take death damage too, by the way. Guess I'll do this. This will give me Demon Hendy's ults next turn because he'll get free from the stun. And we'll stun that Escanor because he is not immune for another 2 turns. Yeah, see there, look. He took this. Look at the death damage. Oh, not the death damage. The Abyss damage he took. Abyss is gone. But we're fine. This is more than enough to finish him off. Okay, yeah. King's cards are pretty weak by themselves. It's just you really rely on the debuff damage. Damage over time. 249,000. Alright. I'll take it. Pretty good second game against the Glue Eater team. I don't remember if the first game was against the Glue Eater, but I'm impressed with what King's putting out so far. I don't know why I keep facing bots. It is top 100, but at least the positive is that they are geared bots, and pretty good ones at that if they are in top 100. Well, let's see here. Can we find an actual player? Oh, he's running Festival Merlin. We go first. I doubt he's using a Void Food. But let's do this. You always gotta do for this King team, the King strat, Festival King team anyways, is always use your triple debuff. And then you can just work from there. I believe this is a real player. So I'm curious to see what he does. I'm assuming that's a rank up. And I don't know why he did that. I am convinced it's a player, but yeah, I don't know why he did that. Let's do this. Maximize card draw. The good thing is that since he doesn't have Annoying Goddess Liz, he's going to take the full force of the debuff damage, and the shield is not going to absorb anything. Goddess Liz shield, that is. Oh yeah, that's fine. We can apply the debuffs again. This is why King Team is so powerful. If they don't have Goddess Liz, it's basically a free win. Because the debuff damage is just going to slowly but surely take away their health over time. And there's nothing they can do about it. And they can cleanse as well. Which I don't believe I mentioned. If you have... Oh, he one-shot in my list. That's alright. If you don't have... Well, if you have all 3 debuffs on him... Let me take a look at his passive. It's really long. If there are 3 or more of the debuffs... Like Shock, Bleed, and Corrosion. Or Bleed. Shock, Bleed, Poison, Corrosion. Decreases 1 ultimate move at the end of the turn, and it also restricts healing. It's a mouthful. So, okay, I don't think I explained it very well. If you have Bleed, Shock, Poison, or Corrosion, if you have 3 of those, not only do you restrict their ability to use recovery skills, so that means they can't heal or cleanse those debuffs. So that means they're going to take the debuff damage over time, guaranteed. So Blue Skinny King and Blue Lilia were absolutely useless against King Team. They still are. Oh, he can kill my list, I don't care. And on top of that, they also lose 1 ulti move gauge for every turn that passes from their turn if they have the 3 debuffs active. But let's do this. He actually finished off my team. Or one of my characters, Goddess Liz, but King should one-shot. Yeah, he's fine. And then Demon Hendy will just clean it up. And whoever drops down below next turn, for the next 2 turns, is going to take the Abyss damage. Oh, it's Demon Hendy. Look at how much damage, he has full health right now. Look at how much damage he's going to have, or how much HP he's going to have at the end of his turn. It's insane. Alright, not this one, but the one after. Well, we can do a level 3 of Hendy here. Level 3 Hendrickson cards hit super hard, not only from the damage multiplier, but also the... Yeah, look at that. He took almost over half of his HP from that. And I wonder how much damage we're going to do on the debuffs. Oh, close. But let's finish it off with King. He should one-shot here, even though it is type disadvantage. Yeah, 117,000 damage. I don't believe I covered any of Festival King's cards, because I assumed everyone that watches it knows what he does, but this card that I just used was a single target one. It has a special mechanic where I think it's like release. It releases the damage that you, of like damage over time ability, so bleed, shock, and poison, and just releases that damage. If they have all three of those, the damage is increased tremendously. If you just hit by itself, it doesn't really do that much. You need to have all those debuffs on them for that card to hit, especially at level 3. If they have all 3 debuffs and you hit him with that single target King card, it's game over. It's a wipe. Okay. He is not using a Void Food. I know that for sure because his CC is way too high for that. So the usual, of course. Triple debuff. If he doesn't Pumpkin Bomb me, which I think he will, but if he doesn't, I can rush, I think, my Liz ult. Which is probably the best one to get, honestly, right now. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's see who he merges cards for, if he merges any, that is. None. Okay, I'll do this. He can... Oh, look at that damage. That's what I'm talking about. He had triple debuff on him, and he's almost dead. Yeah, he's dead next turn. He has 3 Escanor cards. Pretty good. Oh, yeah, we're fine. See what happens when we don't face Goddess Liz's? And the reason I did that is because Escanor is the threat, and Sario is not going to do anything because of, yeah, the shield. Yeah, look at that. The shield just coming in clutch. Yeah, and the death damage kills off Escanor. But let's see. I'll do this. Curious to see who has in the back. I hope it's Goddess Liz, because that way he'll lose go with their passive. But let's stun that Sario, who should have some decent cards. Yeah, he has 4 Sario cards. Yeah, and he has Goddess Liz. Good. That's good for me. He loses go with their passive. And I know for sure he has no... What's it called? Liz cards in hand, because his hand was full of 4 Sario cards, which are blocked now, and 2 Gother cards, which he's just used right now. Yeah, okay. If I apply all of these, I gotta make sure I apply the right ones. If I do all of these, I'm pretty sure he loses gauge. This is why it's so good against ult rush or anyone that has ult. Yeah, look, he loses gauge. Nice. He does have a lot of Sario cards though, so he could probably one-shot anyone. But I have res up still. So this level 3, I'm pretty sure it's going to one-shot my Hendy. Oh, he didn't even one-shot Hendrickson. That one-shots Hendrickson. Alright, but we're fine. Alright, let's do this. He should still lose gauge, so we're fine. And I'll put up a shield just for extra protection. I think. Wait, does he have all 3 debuffs? He doesn't. Oh, that sucks. However, shield will nullify his ult, so it won't do triple crit chance. But I'm pretty sure it's still a one-shot. That's not gonna do anything because of the shield. Nice, okay. Alright, if I do this though, now he loses all his ult. Because this is for sure all 3 debuffs, so we should be fine. Unless we somehow don't kill Gother. That'll just make it so he can ult. Oh, we killed Gother. Okay. Good thing is that he doesn't have any Gother passive, which is good for us. Liz is for sure gone though, and we do lose our ult here because he's going to ult us and he has King Link, so that's 5 gauges gone. Oh. Oh, my Henry is gone. That's unfortunate. But I think King has enough in the tank to win us this match. This should, yeah, we already took off res. We're fine. Finish off Sario. That's gonna be nice. So let's see who's gonna win: Festival King and Escanor, or Goddess Liz and Gother. But now he is okay. Wait, oh, he's not Escanor. Good. All right, you're about to see a level 3 card with what's his name, King. So let's do that and do that. I'm pretty sure, I'm confident this one-shots the Gother. Yeah. Oh, no. He doesn't have a... He only had 1 debuff. Oh, well, he's gone, though. Okay, that's only a Goddess Liz. We're fine. She has no damage. Level 3 stun. Okay, this is toxic. Keep stunning my Escanor, which I believe he'll become immune now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. We're fine. Let's game. Alright, but I think, yeah, that should be it for today's video. I'm satisfied. King team, still pretty good. Put in work on top 100 geared PvP anyways. And, yeah, as I said, I tested it out on geared, and it still popped off. But I just wanted to see some big damage, some numbers, which we did. Because I think we popped off 1 or 2 King ults on the way, along the way during this video, which is pretty good. You saw the massive damage that he does on his ult with the Abyss damage, which just hits the enemy for 2 turns after the ult hits and decreases the damage he takes personally for 40% at 6 out of 6, I believe. I believe it's 40%. He's one of the strongest ults in the game. But yeah, there you guys have it. Demon Hendrickson also put in some work with his debuffs. Goddess Liz was there just for the res. We didn't really stun that much. She was just there so we can survive, because you need to survive with the King team so you can have a bunch of debuff damage over time and to put in that work. Disable the recovery skills and make it so they can't get gauge, or if they do get ult, you reduce it by 1 for each turn that they have the triple debuff, or either of bleed, shock, poison, or corrosion. And we just had the one Escanor in the back just in case someone did die, which was probably going to be Hendrickson or Liz, and then he drops down onto the field, and then we have the absolute god of Grand Cross himself help us win the games, which he did do on the last match, because he won us that match, destroying both Liz and Gother. But yeah, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, we're on the road to 500 subs. Subscribe if you're new. Posted pretty much daily. Brand new video every single day. Want to keep up with anything Grand Cross related, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below anything you want to talk about. And yeah, that's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.